Okay, so I've got a car that's a kind of cranks, just starter bumps, but it won't turn the engine. I decided to look at the oil level. As you can see, it's about a quart low. It's below the safe zone, which would be the hash marks, the hex right there. So after checking battery terminals for corrosion, they didn't have any corrosion. They were good and tight. I decided, let's see if the engine's turning at all. Is it the starter or is the engine seized up? So as you can see, I pulled off the wheel, the tire, and then there was just some wheel liner in the way that you have to remove a few little various bolts there to get it to drop down. And then your engine, most engines, the crank pulley is right there, just right behind the wheel, behind the splash shield. And so to see if the engine will turn, you turn it by hand. You find the right socket for this guy. In this case it's a 99 Nissan Altima, and it takes a 27mm socket, which is fairly large. And then you make sure you have a tool that's going to give you enough leverage, whether it be a little ratchet with a big old pipe on it, or cheater bar, or a breaker bar, which is this tool. So I'm going to stick my breaker bar on here and try to turn this engine. And it should turn. But this one, as you can see, I'm actually using my knee to push up onto my arm, to push up on this breaker bar to try to turn this. And the engine will not turn, which tells me that this engine has seized up. So that will be either need to swap out the engine or an entire rebuild.